The following high school sports is a free service of Withers Broadcasting.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Who run this? Let's go!
This season of Cape Central Tigers football is brought to you by MRV Banks, Cape Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau Honda, Garber's Menswear, Stone Mountain Flooring, Banterra Bank, and DollarSavingDeals.com. Let's send it down to Ryan Winkler for all your play-by-play action on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ryan Winkler. Welcome to Sikeston High School as the Tigers are going to take on the Bulldogs here tonight. And the Tigers come into this one at 2-0, and the Bulldogs 1-1. As the Tigers won their first game against New Madrid County Central, and then last week against St. Charles West. While the Bulldogs, they lost to Dexter last week, and then in week one, who'd you beat? Who'd they beat the first week?
Crystal City.
Crystals, that's right. For the week one, Crystal City. Class 1 powerhouse, Crystal City. That's according to Joe Bob Cameron. So the Bulldogs beat Crystal City week 1, then lost last week to a very good Dexter team. And playing tonight against the Cape Central Tigers, it's the Hall/Wall of Fame night, as they're going to be inducting some into the Hall of Fame. And it's going to be Robert Vaughn Jr., Terrence Alley Teachout, Peyton Howard, and the 2019-2020 cheer team. Those are going to be the Hall of Fame, Wall of Fame inductees here tonight. So Peyton Howard, that's a name that a lot of people will recognize from previous years in sports against Sikeston in basketball and baseball. And obviously 1920 cheer team may not necessarily be what we know, but we're actually going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse, Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In, Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats, Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets, Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here on Cape Radio 95.7, I'm here with Coach Gibbs. Coach, last week started out a little rough, but it seems like everybody kind of got into a groove. And to me, it looked like everyone was a lot more comfortable in what they were doing in their position that they were playing last week. Looked a little bit better last week than the week before.
Well, I mean, I think it looked better for a while. We moved the football and we stopped them and that kind of thing. But, in that second and third quarter, just to be real honest, from an offensive perspective, the second and third quarter weren't very good. I really didn't think our special teams was as sharp as we want them to be. And overall defense, we thought we played really well on defense. Again, they don't score if we don't make so daggum many penalties. And certainly we've tried to focus on penalties this week and just being aware of those and trying to eliminate them because we had some really dumb penalties last week, no doubt about that.
Yeah, that was another thing I was going to bring up. If it hadn't been those two penalties on that one kickoff, I don't see them scoring. I feel like you could have probably shut them out again.
Well, and actually, Ryan, to be honest about it, it's 3 penalties because we had one on the extra point, and then we had 2 on the kickoff. So there's 45 yards they did not have to cover, and you just can't do those kind of things. And again, it's not anything that we don't drill and we don't talk about and we don't have consequences for. It's just kind of one of those things we had that night, and hopefully we've got that one out of our system, and we're not going to have to deal with those kind of things. You're just not going to be able to beat. Good football teams, and if you make those kind of penalties, and where we are with things, that margin of error is not real. It's pretty thin, I should say. So we shouldn't be giving the other team so many opportunities. That's for sure.
So this week going to Sikeston, last year came away with a win against them here at home. This year looking to do the same thing, only on the road this time. I feel like they improved again this year compared to last year. Last year was an improvement on the year before. What have you guys seen film-wise on the Bulldogs?
Yeah, no doubt they're a lot better football team. The quarterback is you can tell he's spent a summer in the weight room, a winter in the weight room, and he's gotten stronger. He's more active. He runs the ball well, throws a good ball. If, on that first look, he throws a really good ball. And, defensively, they've got a couple really good linebackers that make lots of plays. And so, again, for us, you're always going to go into a game where you've got some things you have to do. And for us, defensively this week, we need to contain the quarterback. He had a couple long passes last week, and he's capable of hitting those kids on the run. He puts it in a nice spot for him to catch. We need to pressure him and not let him have that first option. If we can limit his first option, we feel like we've got a chance of controlling him. And then offensively for us, we got to keep improving. Felt like we made some strides last week with some things, and it's just kind of one of those things we got to keep going in the right direction with those improvements, eliminate those mistakes. And, really disappointed in special teams. Our special teams just weren't very good last week, and that's another area of emphasis this week that we've really harped on. So, hopefully it'll make a difference. Sikeston's a much improved football team. This is, their Super Bowl. I know that. They're going to be hyped up, and they're going to be ready to go. We're just going to have to weather that first emotional storm or the first mistake and just kind of grind away and keep grinding away. And, again, a key for us is whether or not we play well up front.
So kind of building on what we said, last week, seemed like the offense played well there in the first quarter, second quarter. Saw Aiden throw the ball a few more times. Is that something that's being built into the offense more to try to keep defenses on their toes?
Sure. A lot of people want to know how many times a game you're going to throw it and this kind of thing. And we don't really go in saying we got to throw it X amount of times. What we want to try and do is establish our run game, and we're going to do that however we need to. If that means, we're going to run the ball first, then so be it. If that means we need to do some things to get them out of the box, then so be it. That's what we'll do. But we do want to keep improving in the passing game, improving in our option game, and make the defense, guess a little bit more than maybe than what they've done in the past. And so we'll just see how that goes. A lot of that depends on what you're doing up front. And, we got some kids beat up a little bit, but we'll see how we do.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here at Sikeston High School, I'm Ryan Winkler alongside Chandler Jansen. And Chandler, the Tigers 2-0 coming into this one. Bulldogs 1-1, and it's looking to extend that win streak to 3. Last year, the Tigers took on the Bulldogs at home, won 56-16. Came away with a big win. The rushing yards, 296 for the Tigers, 133 for the Bulldogs. So they did a pretty good job running the ball last year. Just couldn't put the points on the board in the matchup last year.
Yeah, and then looking at just some of our matchups that we've had so far, we're allowing teams an average of 6.5 points in a game because the first game we played New Madrid County Central and we won 21-6 and then 26-7. Of course, that was last week, Ryan, against St. Charles West, our home opener. So we are looking to improve to 3-0. This evening, we do want to remind you about our pregame sponsor, the Cape Career and Technology Center. Their vision is to provide an environment for students to make career connections and advancements through education and training. Find them online at capectc.com. And I think we are about ready to get the kickoff here, just a minute away.
The Tigers have won 6 straight here against the Bulldogs. I should say, have won 6 straight against the Bulldogs, not here in Sikeston, but the 6 games in a row now the Tigers have beaten Sikeston. The last time they lost was actually in a playoff game in the Class 4 when both teams were Class 4. That was the last time Sikeston beat the Tigers, and I believe that one was a 21-0 win for the Bulldogs. Let me pull it back up here. No. The last time, it was not, it was the year after the state tournament. They was in 2018, it was 21-0 Bulldogs. They won that one at Cape Central.
So 7 years ago. It's a long time.
So the Bulldogs are going to kick it away. The Tigers receiving the opening kickoff. As we get ready to go here, the Bulldogs special teams waiting, I guess, the signal for the referee. And here we go. The kick is up, and it is away. And it's going to be brought in right near the sideline, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and he's finally going to get brought down at about the 22-yard line as he brought it out from about the 2-yard line. So the Tigers, their starting lineup on offense at wide receiver will be number 3, Martavion Robinson, and Brajon Clemens, number 2. Left tackle, number 62, Max Parton. Left guard, number 68, Demarion Nunley. At center, number 50, Connor Poole. At right guard, at number 74, Warner Durham. At right tackle, number 56, Isaiah Husky. At the Y is Deshaun Sims, number 23. Another wide receiver / tight end, number 14, Jathan Spain. Number 26, Izzy Bridges at the running back, and number 10, Aiden McGuire as the starting quarterback. He's going to throw over to Spain on the far sideline. He's got a first down up to the 50, to the 40, and he's finally out of bounds on a huge play from Aiden McGuire to Jathan Spain. We get all the way to the 42-yard line.
You got to like the play call here, Ryan, as they go for the pass on 1st and 10 and already into Bulldog territory here. We have 11:44 left to go in the first quarter.
I believe that's a 36-yard pass as they'll hand it off, and Bridges will maybe gain a yard there on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Well, last week, Bridges had 180-plus yards on the ground. As we had it wrong. I got confused. I needed my binoculars, I think, to be able to see who's who when they're out on the field, and I forgot those again today. They're going to hand it off to Bridges. He's going to get wrapped up and brought down, and they're going to mark him back at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Sikeston defensive line coming in and making a big stop there to force a 3rd down.
And now you got to figure they're probably going to go back to the air here with a 3rd and long. Seemed to work out pretty well at the first of the game and first play of the game offensively for the Tigers, and it's not something you see a lot. As we discussed the first 2 games of the season, we saw a lot more from the run game, especially with Izzy Bridges in the backfield.
And they're going to hand it off this time, trying to come around the near side. He's going to get wrapped up, brought down at a gain of 1, and that was Martavion Robinson on the run. And so it's going to be 4th and 9. And we'll see what the Tigers are going to do. It looks like they're going to go ahead and punt this one away. So Joey Charlton will punt here from the 41-yard line. It's a good punt. It's going to bounce. That's a very good punt by Joey Charlton, as it's going to roll inside the 10 and get picked up at about the 7-yard line. So nice punt there by Joey Charlton. He's had 2 now this year. That one kicking from obviously behind the 50-yard line, but still pinning them deep in their own zone. And then last week he had one where he got it all the way downfield and really pinned St. Charles West deep.
Plus, that was a high snap, too, and he was able to make up for it there.
So no score here as Sikeston takes over. They're going to hand it off, running it up the middle, pushing on the pile, and getting a 1st down and more is the running back. Trying to figure out what his number is. Number 2, Kenneth Holcomb. I'll hand it off again, and this time he'll gain, it looks like maybe 5. So it'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Talking a little bit here before the game, it sounds like the Bulldogs are a little bit more known to maybe throw the ball than what the Tigers have been so far, at least after 2 weeks of play. They go to pass here.
And they're going to throw it here. It's going to be complete, and he'll be stopped before he can get to the 1st down marker. It'll be the 31-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. A little 4-yard gain there for the Bulldogs.
They're going with a hurry-up offense here too, Ryan.
And they're going to try to pick up the pace here. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get stuffed, and he's going to lose yards back to the 30. It's just a 1-yard loss, so that will bring up 4th down. So 4th and 1, and I think they're going to try to go for it here. We get a whistle. We got a whistle from I don't know what the whistle was exactly, but there's a lot going on out here. And they're going to try to go with the QB sneak, and he's not going to go anywhere. He will turn the ball over on downs, and the Tigers will take over on the 31-yard line. So a huge stop on defense for the Tigers. That defense coming in strong once again. As Chandler, that's another big-time stop. That defense showing up big again now this week, as they have so far this whole season. Obviously only week 3, but they have done a great job at stopping the opposition from gaining anything, especially on big plays like that one.
Exactly, and just another perfect example here. They're going to have great field position to put some points on the board here and get something going in the first quarter.
He'll step back to pass. He'll throw. It's complete. Getting across the 20 down to the 15.
Oh.
And I think the ball came out, and the Bulldogs fall on top of it, and it'll be Sikeston football. So we go from 1 turnover on downs to a fumble. So we're going back to Sikeston football here again.
Just a bad mistake right there offensively. It's going to cost him the ball, turnover on downs, and, wow, how about that 1st and 10 now for Sikeston?
He'll hand off on the inside. He'll run it up the middle, and he'll get to the 20-yard line. There'll be a gain of about 6 or 7. See what they mark it down as. It's difficult because there are no hash marks on the side here for us to use. So gonna fake the hard pass. He'll step up, it throws, and it's complete. And now they wait till the defense grabs a hold of him, but they should have probably whistled that one dead just for safety reasons. I mean, he wasn't going anywhere, and that pretty much sets him up for a bad outlook. So it's 1st down for the Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from the 34. And he's going to roll out to his right. He's going to run it now himself, and he'll get knocked out of bounds. And it'll be 2nd down, a gain of 4 or 5 yards. As it is Pierce Baker, the quarterback for the Bulldogs. And if you look in the program, he is 5'11.5". They can't give him that 6 feet, can they?
I hadn't listed that way.
Quick throw, it's caught, and a nice stop there. Breon Clemens stops him from getting anything more than maybe a couple yards after the catch, gets it to the 40. And it'll be 3rd down, 3rd and 4.
That was Terrell Williams on the reception. They like the hurry up here, don't they?
They're going to hand it off. He's going to run it up the middle, and if he doesn't get the 1st down, it's going to be 4th and inches, and they are going to move the chain. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. If you look, Chandler, too, if you look across, they have hash marks on the far side of the field. They just don't have any on this side.
I wonder why
kind of
that
see
is.
that, yeah. I wonder if they just ran out of time painting or something, or ran out of paint.
Could be.
That's the only one of the bad things is you have to paint it every week, and sometimes you overestimate how much paint you have. And that's going to be a fake handoff, as the play looked like it kind of collapsed around him, but he's still able to make a couple yards out of that one and gain at least 2 or 3. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, and I believe it's going to be a Yeah, it's a referee timeout because we're going to get a bit of a water break. So we will take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse, Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Tiger defense comes in strong and stops them from getting any kind of momentum after the fumble recovery. They were starting to march downfield, and the defense said, all right, that's enough.
Last time it was fourth down, they went for it. Here they will punt the ball.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Keon Atkins kicks it out. And there's no way it went out of bounds down that far down. We'll see where they actually mark it down. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line. So two receivers here to the left, and then we get a flag in the first one of the game, and that's going to be...
It's got to be on Sikeston, right?
Yep. Offsides on the Bulldogs, so that's going to move the Tigers up 5 yards. That'll give them 1st and 5.
So last time this offense was on the field, we had a fumble, hoping for better results this time around. Ball on their own 43.
3:52 left here in the first quarter. They're going to hand it off. Bridges gets enough for the first down, and he gets to the 50-yard line. So enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10.
Sticking with the run game, probably a pretty good idea here early on, especially. It seemed to be working so well in the first 2 weeks that we've had, and Izzy Bridges, of course, coming in and filling the spot of Keyshawn Boyd on this offense after his injury during week 1.
So they'll put a man in motion. And they'll hand it off again to Bridges. This time he will get brought down after a gain of looks like just 1. So second and 9 here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Two receivers to the right side. McGuire with Bridges in the backfield. He'll turn, fake the hand. No, he does hand it off. Bridges will try to run around the far side. He's still on his feet as he almost got brought down, but planted that foot. He'll get brought down 1 yard short of the first down marker. And a gain of 8 on that one for Izzy Bridges. And it's 3rd and 1 with 2.5 to go, first quarter.
Bridges has been our player of the game the first 2 weeks also. There's something to be said about that from the Garber's Menswear's best dressed player of the game. That belonged to Izzy Bridges. We'll see who it goes to tonight, though. Could be anybody's. 3rd and 1.
They'll put a man in motion as Clemens works his way over here to the near sideline. They'll snap it to McGuire. Bridges runs it right up the middle. It's enough for a first down, and he'll gain, looks like 2. He just needed the 1, and he made sure to get a little extra just to leave no doubt as he makes it 1st and 10.
Clock will continue to run here. Just under 2 minutes to go. Still a scoreless ball game, Ryan, as that's not something we're used to. Of course, we've seen points in every other game we've called so far this season, and most of them last year, too, in the first quarter.
So a receiver on each side as McGuire will put a man in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep. They'll give it to Bridges again. He'll run it up the middle, and he'll get it to the 45-yard line, a gain of 4. 35. I said 45, didn't I?
Both teams just kind of struggled to take a good command here offensively early on. 2nd and 6 now as they're driving down the field. Ball on the 34.
The receiver on each side as McGuire sets up. And the Bulldogs almost jumped again as they will hand it off, and Bridges will break 1 tackle, 2 tackles, maybe 3 as he gets to the first down marker. And we'll see where they place this football. It's enough for a first down, so he got the 6 yards that he needed. And now we have a player down on the field as 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's
Caden McIntyre, number 62 out there. And we talked about that a little bit before the game as well. Just, when it's a little bit warmer, they have a tendency to cramp up a little bit out there on the field. There he is. He stood up. That's a good sign.
He's walking a little gingerly, though. He probably did cramp up. Yeah, it's a lot warmer this week than it was last week, that's for sure.
It seems like this press box has gotten a little bit warmer here in about the last 15 minutes, too. I don't know if it seemed like we had air conditioner going on earlier, but it's gotten a little bit warmer since.
I don't know what happened.
We'll have to look into that here after the first quarter. But 45 seconds left to go. McIntyre is slowly walking off the field over there. 1st and 10.
So Clemens and Robinson are both set up or ready to go as the rest of the team huddles. And now they'll break and head to the line. McGuire with Bridges behind him. He'll put Clemens in motion. He'll take the snap. He'll actually give it to Murray, and they faked it to Murray. McGuire kept it himself, and he'll gain, what is that, a yard or 2? See what they actually marked it. They marked it as a yard.
And that was a good fake there, because I don't know about you,
I
but
thought Murray had the ball.
I didn't know where the ball went there for a second.
So that will end the first quarter as we are tied at 0 after 1. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Cape Central Tiger Football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM and watching on YouTube at Cape Central Sports.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here at Sikeston High School, 0-0 as we start the second quarter. And 2nd and 9, McGuire will hand it off. Then he breaks the tackle as he gets through, and we'll see he's short of that first down marker. Torrance Murray with a big run there. So McGuire was actually not the quarterback for that play. Landon Best. And it's 3rd and 3, so a gain of 6 for Murray. So 3rd and 3. As McGuire turns to look back at Murray. Spain steps over. He'll hand it off. Murray goes through the middle, avoids one tackle, got enough for the first down. He gets from the 21 down to the 18, I believe. Yep, gain of 3.
Move those chains once again. It's still scoreless. Is 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And as I was saying earlier, neither team really able to take a strong command offensively here.
McGuire will hand it off again. Slipping through one tackle, stiff arm, grabbed by a couple defenders, and he'll finally be brought down, but not before he gets down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 10 for Torrance Murray. Nope. Gain of 7. So he didn't quite make it as far as I thought he did. No. Yeah, they mark him down at the 10, so 2nd and 2. And McGuire will roll to his right now, looking to pass. He'll throw it across, and it's caught in the end zone by Jathan Spain. And a 10-yard touchdown pass for McGuire to Jathan Spain, and the Tigers score first. And it's 6-0 here in Sikeston. And now Joey Charlton will come in to line up for the extra point. You heard in the pregame interview with Coach Gibbs talking about the the missed kicks last week. And there was just some miscommunication as that one is up and it's good. Charlton missed one last week, just had a bad kick, but the other's not his fault. And this week, perfect so far, 1 for 1, as it is now 7-0 the Tigers lead here in the second quarter with 10:05 to go.
So yeah, let's tell you about Stone Mountain Flooring. Locally owned since 1993, Stone Mountain Flooring is your trusted source for all things flooring. Visit them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at stonemountaincarpet.biz. Proud sponsors of Cape Central football. And a reminder to everybody out there tuned in, we've got a few different ways you can do that. On YouTube, Cape Central Sports, follow along, watch and listen to us call the game. On the live stream tab, you select live. There under Cape Central Sports, you'll see us calling the game. Also on FM radio, 95.7 FM, 1550 AM as well, KAPE. So 10:05 left to go here in the second quarter. It is 7-0.
So the Bulldogs will set up to receive this one as the kick is away. And that one is deep, and that's going to get through into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the 20. Went a little too far on the camera. So Joey Charlton. The leg. That's what we're going to start calling him, the leg.
This defense was able to come up with a few pretty big plays last time they were on the field, including a big sack for a loss of 7 yards. We'll see what they do here on 1st and 10.
3 receivers here on the right side, and Baker's going to keep it himself, and he will spin and avoid one tackle, and then he'll finally get brought down after a gain of about 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5. 2nd and 5, sorry.
He was able to get on that right corner there and pick up about 5 yards. That's one thing that really this defense has read so well. But the thing is, we haven't seen as much passing. So I think that if Sikeston leans into some of the passing, they might find a little bit more success here.
The 3 receivers to the left side this time. He's going to fake the handoff. He will almost break the tackle. He just slips away, but the fingertips trip him up just enough and bring him down for 3rd down, 3rd and 4. He gained a yard on that one. So the Bulldogs in a tough spot here, deep in their own territory, 3rd and 4. They need to get at least a 1st down to make it a little bit better if you have to punt this one away, as they're going to hand it off, and that's probably not the play you wanted to do, as they will be marked with a loss back to the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and should be 4th of 5, I believe. 4th and 5 with 8:36 to go as the clock continues to run. And now Keon Atkins will come in to punt this one away. Probably not the best play call there, as that is not a good punt at all. That's going to go out of bounds in their own territory to maybe the 40-yard, not even the 40, not even the 35. It looks like it goes out of bounds about the 32-yard line.
Oh, my. How many yards did that travel?
I mean, if you just go by the line of scrimmage, 7. If you go from where he punted.
Yeah, maybe a little more than 17, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 17.
But, wow, that's not the kind of punt you want. It just went straight up in the air and came right back down. So the Tigers, another chance here to capitalize. They could go up 2 scores, Ryan, as they have the ball down there to, we'll say, about the 34, 33-yard line.
So McGuire will move Spain over. He'll take the snap, step back, look to pass, throw. It's caught on the near sideline, and Sims will get out of bounds. And it'll be 1st and see where they actually mark this ball out. Got it inside the 30. Looks like maybe 4 yards.
61 yards a season ago, and they will give him 5 yards.
So McGuire moves Spain over. He'll take the snap, hand it off. Murray, he runs up the middle. He hits somebody in the in the back and then falls forward, and he gains a good chunk of yards there. Looks like he's going to get, looks like 4 yards there. Should be 3rd and 2.
Using Torrance Murray, the senior running back, quite a bit here in this one already. A little more than what we saw last week, at least.
Yeah, each week he's gotten more carries.
Yeah.
He got less in the first week than I expected. Last week he got some more. Now this week he's done most of the running.
He has, actually. Big 3rd and 2 here. What will they do?
He sets up there behind the quarterback again. And he'll hand it off to Murray. Murray slips through, breaks a tackle, still pushing, and he'll get enough for the first down and more as he gets up to the 19-yard line. That's a big gain for the Tigers. With 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
The clock continues to run as we got 7:10 left to go before the half.
2 receivers on the far side. McGuire will roll out. He'll throw. And it's a little too high as it goes through the hands of Brajon Clemens. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 19. So McGuire trying to get another quick pass there.
It could have worked out too, but it was just not really a very on target.
He was
kind of
open and it
pass
just
at
went,
all.
went right through his hands. He'll take the snap and he's going to fake the handoff. McGuire will keep it himself. Throws backwards and now he breaks free. He's going to get enough for another maybe first down, but we have a flag here on the near sideline that came in as he gets out of bounds. It was, I don't know what that was.
That was a cool little play there, though. Wow.
I have a feeling it's coming back, though, because of this flag over here on the near sideline. Looks like maybe a gain of 8 on that play. And nope, no flag.
Okay.
So they will gain 8 on that one.
Yeah, I like the lateral that he did there. He passed the ball backwards. Not something you typically see unless, maybe you're running out of time before halftime or the end of the game or something like that. But in this play, it worked out for him. It did. So 3rd and 2 from the 12.
So 6:52 left here in the first half. And they'll hand it to Murray. He is going to make one man miss, gets enough for the first down inside the 10. Looks like maybe the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. A little 6-yard gain. So 1st and goal from the 5. Can't really tell where they placed the ball.
Maybe inside the 5 even. I can't even tell.
1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, 6. Okay.
5-6 yard line. We get a whistle with 6:26 to go, and it's a timeout by the Tigers. And we will take it with them. We'll be back after this.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
Are you ready to transform your space from drab to fab? Look no further than Stone Mountain Flooring, your one-stop destination for all your flooring needs. Whether you're revamping your home or giving your office a fresh new look, Stone Mountain's extensive selection of high-quality flooring will inspire your imagination and elevate your space. From LVT to carpet, tiles, and more, Stone Mountain has the perfect flooring solution for you. Call 573-335-8050 or visit Stone Mountain Flooring on Seamers Drive in Cape.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here, it's first and goal. Murray will run it, pushing it inside, trying to force his way into the end zone. It's going to be short of the end zone, but he'll gain, looks like, 3 or 4 yards. It'll be first and goal from the 3-yard line. We get a whistle. And now we get a referee timeout as we are under 6 minutes, 5:59. So we get a heat water break. And we'll pass it off to Chandler.
Yeah. Got to tell you about Cape Girardeau Honda, and I don't know if we have any score updates yet, but either way, we got to tell you about their award-winning sales, award-winning service as well. You will find it at Cape Girardeau Honda, proud supporters of your Cape Central Tigers. You can find them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at CapeGirardeauHonda.com. It's 7-0 here, 5:59 to go before halftime. And of course, once it is halftime, we'll have the show for you, as we always do. We'll recap the first half, maybe talk some college and preview rather, some NFL games that are going to be taking place this weekend also. That's what we enjoy doing during the halftime update.
So, quick update is Jackson up 13-0 over Edwardsville. Saxony is beating Sparta 16-0. Perryville and St. Vincent going head-to-head. Perryville up 14-7. So those are some of the local scores as we hand it off. Murray will dive forward. And is he in? It looks like they're going to call him a yard short. So it'll be 3rd and goal.
Another whistle.
And we have a Sikeston player down this time as he is cramping bad. He's got a teammate pulling his leg, pushing his leg to get that hamstring to loosen up as the trainers for Central come over. As looks like that's Emily Kelly coming out to take care of him, help him out with that cramp. As we talked about it, it's warmer, it's hotter now. Even though we have water breaks, sometimes you don't get enough, or you don't feel like you need enough. You don't need that much water. You're
That's
not
probably what it
sweating
comes
a whole
down
lot.
to a lot of times. You just underestimate